Hey guys, welcome back to Scanning the Mind. I am back after a brief hiatus. And seeing as I'm back, everything will go smoothly this time. Our audio will be working, our video will be on point. This all happens when I leave for a bit.
In fact, we've changed the whole studio.
Yeah, this is Sanchit's new studio, which is looking very swish, I think.
Not quite completed yet, so keep your eye out for some new additions coming soon.
But anyway, enough of all that. You guys loved our Simpsons reaction video so much last time, we thought it was about time we did another one. So, without any further ado, we are reacting to the Simpsons medical scenes.
Part 2.
Stop! Stop! Where did that rat come from?
He must have brought it in with him.
Damn it! Man, is he dumb. Where do they get these subjects?
He's a little too well fed to be a wino. Hey, what's that?
Zoom in on section 8. Rotate.
Is that how MRIs work? Zoom in on section 8.
Yeah, that's actually MDT, mate. That's MDT, yeah. Be like, zoom in on that part.
Ah.
And I'll zoom in. Or I don't know what that part is now. I'll just scroll up and down. Yeah.
Which one's that section again? I know, but for everyone else's benefit, which section is that?
They do that. They'll be like, oh, can you show me that gyrus, please? And you're just there like, yeah. You just zoom up and down, hope you've gone past it.
Did you not see it?
Did you not see it? I didn't. Never
I
mind.
saw it, so...
Yeah, I'm the radiologist. It's fine. I know about it. Don't worry.
Degrees.
Mr. Simpson, I'm afraid you have a crayon lodged in your brain.
Why has my guy got crayon in his brain? How's that happened? In his
think
brain.
we're about to find out,
In
mate.
his brain.
It explains everything.
Not even in his backside. In his brain.
Yeah.
A crayon in my brain? But I've had thousands of head x-rays. How come no one ever noticed it before?
Oh, I can answer that. You see, whenever I pick up an x-ray, I always hold it like this. My thumb must have covered up the crayon every time.
What's the guy? He just appears out of nowhere like, oh, I can answer why. I always hold it like this.
This is like a discrepancy meeting. We have discrepancy meetings where things which are missed, they get reviewed for learning opportunities. But I can't imagine it being like, oh, I missed it because my thumb was in the way. I don't think that would fly.
I mean, you don't really hold things now it's all on screens. So.
You still see them lying around, you know.
Oh, really?
And for exams, sometimes they whack them out.
Oh.
So sometimes, now the exams are all online, but apparently before COVID, you go to an exam and they might
Oh, they just whap out
whack
an
out-
x-ray sheet.
Yeah.
I'll throw myself out.
Do you have any idea how this might have happened?
Well, I'm not sure, but it might have happened when I was 6.
Don't you hate it when patients do that?
Yeah.
So what's brought you into hospital today? Oh, well, it all started in the summer of 1947.
It's like, no. Tell me about your chest pain today. Right now, what is going on?
Well, the chest pain was started today, but it all started in 1947. It's like, oh, Doris, I don't need to know all this. Bless you.
14, 15, 16. Woohoo!
I like when they go up his nose and come out of his ears.
One on each side. I can imagine there's just a tract is created.
Oh, I don't feel so good. I think that's all of them.
Mr. Simpson, this could be responsible for your subnormal intelligence.
Hey, I came here to be drugged, electrocuted, and probed, not insulted.
We could remove the crayon for you. It could vastly increase your brain power. Or it could possibly kill you.
Increase my killing power, eh? Let's do it.
This guy.
Don't you hate it when patients get the completely wrong end of the
Yeah.
stick? But this could make you better, but it might kill you. I'll be able to kill you, say.
Yeah. This sounds like a good superpower. Go ahead.
Oh, Homer, where have you been?
I just underwent a procedure to increase my IQ 50 points.
Really?
And they gave me this spiffy nerd ensemble, too.
Do you feel smarter?
Is the capital of North Dakota Bismarck?
It is. I don't believe it. Say something else smart.
Dr. Joyce Brothers may be well known, but her psychological credentials are highly suspect.
It's true. Oh.
Now, who's up for a trip to the library tomorrow? Notice I no longer say library or tamari.
I'd love to go to the library with you.
It's a date.
Imagine if you could do that. Just do an operation to make people smarter.
50 IQ points. Can you imagine? If you're smart and you got that, oh, imagine how clever you'd be then.
Maybe there's a crayon stuck in my head.
I've thought that sometimes.
Number 1, 2.
I think I'd get to 1 and be like, nah, I'm done now.
I'm done now.
I'm done now.
Did they ever make you put an NG tube down NG your mates in medical school?
No.
They made us do that.
Mad medical school did you go to?
Yeah, they were like...
To NG each other?
Yeah, that's how we learned.
It's horrible.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Someone did it on me.
Oh.
Yeah. They said, oh, you're going to be doing this to people. You need to know how bad it feels.
I mean, that logic doesn't really track.
Why not?
I mean, you should do everything then.
Yeah.
Have your appendix out. You're gonna do it on someone.
I mean, but that's like major surgery. This is just a bit uncomfortable.
One of my friends on his derm placement was in a clinic with one of the dermatologists, and the next patient had come for some cryo or something.
Was that frozen off?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he asked my friend, oh, have you ever had this done? Have you seen it? He was like, no. He was like, well, seeing as you're going to be doing this to patients, you need to know what it feels like. So just cryoed his hand. He was like, find me like a spot or something you want to get rid of on your arms or your hand. I didn't have one. So he just like cryoed a random bit of his hand to show him how painful it would be.
Dad, did you read all these books today?
Everything from Hop on Pop to Death Be Not Proud. It's so tragic the way they hopped on Pop.
I always dreamed you'd be my library buddy.
Get out.
No, really. I think books have an amazing power to bring people together. Look, even Cletus is checking one out.
Now halt still. Nothing cracks a turtle like Leon Uris.
Oh my god.
Ow, dang it!
Go on, turtle.
Are you cracking the turtle?
That sonata may not be a Glenn Gould performance, but I must say it's good as Gould.
You ever tried doing one of those?
No.
Rubik's Cube?
They're so hard.
Impossible.
I feel like I don't know how to do it. So whenever I've had a go, I've just kind of like fuddled around with it and then just given up after.
Is there
that.
technique?
I think there is. There's a way of doing one in
Oh.
a certain way, yeah.
I just did the same thing.
Yeah.
Thinking, in my mind, I feel like people who can do them just can do them. They just see it and then it becomes a cube.
Yeah.
Any neurosurgeons out there know how to do the surgery to make us smarter.
I'll take 10 IQ points, 20, anything. I don't need 50.
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah.
So.
Doctor, what's wrong? Don't you know where to make the incision?
All right, Nick. Don't panic. Think back to med school.
I think that's like me when I did my first catheter.
Sweating.
Yeah, sweating. I had a nursing student watching me because she was like, oh, can I come and observe?
Oh,
and learn how to do it. I'd never done a catheter at this point. It was like some random Saturday on call.
Oh, God.
And I'd been bleeped to do a catheter. I was like, oh. So in the sluice room where you have all like the equipment,
yeah.
I was watching a YouTube video on how to do a male catheter. And then I walked out, made my way to the patient. Some nursing student comes chasing after me like, oh, doctor, can I watch? I was like, sure, why not? Yeah, might be able to help me.
I think we've all been there where you just don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So one time when I think I was a medical student, I think one of the surgical registrars made an incision in the wrong place. As in, it wasn't like a wrong operation.
Okay.
But when you do an operation, there's a number of approaches you can take. I think he chose the wrong one. And the consultant comes in maybe an hour later. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Oh god, that's so embarrassing.
Just rinsed him in front of everyone. But yeah, that was probably Dr. Nick. Don't panic.
Think back to medical school.
Maybe our medical school. Like we're seeing
Not
here.
much has changed.
Seriously, baby, I can prescribe anything I want. I know I'm supposed to cut something, but what? And where?
Hey! The incision in the coronary artery must be made below the blockage! Below!
Thanks, little girl! The knee bone's connected to the something. The something.
Is that what you sing to yourself when you're doing radiology reports?
The knee bone connected to the
Something.
I'll be honest, sometimes when I'm doing interventions with my consultants, if it's something I've not done before or if I've not done much, I do feel like that. They're just like, oh, put this wire here. I'm like, the wire goes to the wrist. The wrist is connected to the elbow. Just that, what is going on?
This is very American, isn't it? With the whole like observing theatre bit around the surgical theatre.
I don't think that's normal even there.
Is it not?
It's more of an old school thing.
I thought it was like teaching hospitals had it.
I don't know, maybe.
If you're American, let us know.
Yeah.
Where do you have these things?
It'd be quite cool.
I've never seen one of these in this country.
Yeah, I've never seen one here. I don't know if they used to have them. I don't know. You must feel like an actual gladiator in there.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing like...
It depends who's watching you though. Like if imagine you're like an ST2 orthopod and like the ortho lead is in the balcony above just watching you do.
The very first chest drain I did, ICU called in for radiology because they couldn't do the chest drain. And bear in mind, ICU are pretty good at chest drains. So my consultant goes along, she's like, oh, do you want to come? Thinking she'll make me watch and I'll learn something.
Yeah.
We get there, all the ICU regis are stood around me like, oh, interventional radiology's coming, like, we'll learn something sick today. She just turns to me, she goes, you have done this before? I said, no. Alright, first time for everything. I'm there, there's like the ICU consultant, the ICU regis watching me. She talks me through it, and I'm there, the hip bone connected to the
Things connected to the red thing. The red thing's connected to my wristwatch.
The green thing's connected to the red thing. The red thing's connected to my wristwatch. What does he even mean, the green thing? What is the green thing? Why is it connected to his wristwatch? Why is he wearing a wristwatch? Theatre. This guy is a walking catastrophe.
I
I think that was my favourite clip so far. I know for a fact next time I'm doing a procedure,
That's gonna be in your
that's gonna be in my head, but red thing connected to the green thing.
My God, that's monstrous. I've never heard of anything so negligent. I'll have no part of it.
Can you recommend a doctor who will?
Yes.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
This guy, man.
That's really negligent. Can you tell me someone who'll do it? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know, just the guy.
Now, there are many options available for dangerously underweight individuals like yourself. I recommend a slow, steady gorging process combined with acyl horizontology.
Of course.
You'll want to focus on the neglected food groups, such as the whipped group, the congealed group, and the chocotastic.
I like this guy.
I mean, I'd love that for a day, maybe a week, but not a lifestyle.
Also, this Dr. Nick reminds me of some social media doctors, no names going to be mentioned here, who just recommend the most outrageous things.
Yeah.
I don't know how they get away with it. I feel like if you're a British doctor, you will get taken down by the GMC.
I think it depends a lot how you phrase it as well. Because a lot of the time, if you don't phrase it as medical advice and lifestyle advice instead, you can get away with a lot.
Because a lot of the Brit doctors who push that kind of thing aren't British.
No, they're American, aren't they?
Yeah, I feel like America, you can kind of get away with a lot more. Here, the GMC coming after you,
Yeah.
like that.
What can I do to speed the whole thing up, doctor?
Well, be creative. Instead of making sandwiches with bread, use Pop-Tarts. Instead of chewing gum, chew bacon.
You could brush your teeth with milkshakes.
Hey, did you go to Hollywood Upstairs Medical College too?
Hollywood Upstairs Medical College.
If I have an F1 and I'm like, oh mate, where did you go to med school? And he says Hollywood Upstairs Medical College.
Anything upstairs medical college, anything. You're out. That's it.
You're
done. I'm checking the GMC register for you.
God. Well, there was a psychiatrist who wasn't actually a psychiatrist or a doctor.
No. Didn't have any medical degree.
No.
Just came and like became a psychiatry consultant. But she went the right training though, didn't she? Like she started as like a CT1 and passed her exams and did all the kind of official stuff. Just none of the med school bit of it.
And remember, if you're not sure about something, rub it against a piece of paper. If the paper turns clear, it's your window to weight gain.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
Look at that window to weight gain.
It's quite ingenious.
He's a good at marketing himself.
Yeah, he is.
Bye-bye, everybody.
I like Dr. Nick.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to be my doctor.
He's fun to watch.
I'd like to put a GoPro on him for a day.
I'd like to read his GMC hearings. So thanks for watching, guys. There were a few more medical scenes from The Simpsons. Now, we love making these videos, and seeing as they're doing so well, we thought we'd make another one, and it was just as fun as the first time.
In fact, that was better than the first one, I thought.
Yeah. I think the more Dr. Nick ones we watch, the funnier they get.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please like the video and drop a comment down below. If you want us to do any more of these, again, drop in the comments down below. We'd be more than happy to do a part 3.
Yeah, part 3, or a different show. Whatever you guys want. I know some people have asked the house before, that's why we did the house episode. So if there's any particular movies, TV shows that you want us to react to, just let us know.
I want to do BoJack Horseman.
Okay, I've never watched BoJack Horseman.
Oh, it's
good?
It's interesting.
Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll give that a go.
If you guys want us to do BoJack Horseman, let us know down below. We'll see you guys same place, same time. STM Sundays.
See you later.